Hi, Ma.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you sound good.
I'm feeling pretty good. Guess what I did?
What'd you do?
I took your daddy to the spa to get his nails clipped. His nails had grown into his skin,
Mm-hmm.
and they were so thick it had tore up my sheets.
Mm.
2 steps.
Mm.
So it took me almost 2 hours to get him in that truck.
Mm.
It took
Mm.
me it took me an hour to get him out that truck, to get him inside. But
Did
they did a nice job. I want to thank you because I took that money, honey, and put to use because I just couldn't handle it anymore.
oh, I'm glad you did that. I wouldn't I wouldn't have expected that you would do that. I'm so glad you did that.
No, that's what it's for.
It is. That is.
It's to do things that I can't normally do.
Yeah.
And they were so patient with him. They massaged his legs and feet.
Mm.
They turned the chair on, do his back, and he got scared. So I told him to turn that off.
Mm.
But girl, they worked on him. I'm telling you.
Did he enjoy the rest of it, the other stuff?
You can't tell.
Okay.
You can tell. That
Okay.
woman said, I think he's enjoying it.
Oh, okay. Good.
But I
Good.
tell you one thing, his feet look brand new.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I did that yesterday.
one good pedicure will make your feet look brand new, and it'll last for a minute, you know.
Oh, it was so much dead skin on him.
Mm-hmm. Good.
In chunks. It came off in chunks.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad. I'm
I
glad.
got that. It took me a long time to find somebody that, if your feet real bad, they don't want to touch them.
Yeah, but they will. But
And the beauty schools that used to be around here, they done all closed down.
well, I wouldn't want you to take him to no beauty school, no way.
Well, anyway, I went to a salon.
Good. Good.
And they worked on him.
Good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. That makes.
You know what? You're not as glad as I am. Oh, it was just so wonderful to
Good.
see them get all that off his feet.
Good.
Oh, it was so nice. It was so nice.
Good. That was yesterday. Good.
I took him yesterday and got that done.
Okay.
It took a while, but we managed.
Okay.
So, but it was nice. I said, since that turned out so good for him, after I get him still out, I'm gonna go treat myself.
That's right.
So,
Did you do that?
no, I can't do that this time. But I want to get him straightened out because he really, really needed that.
Right, but you do too. So I mean, not for your feet, but you need to treat yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I just want to say thank you. I thank you too, because that meant a lot. So I said, you know what? I asked her 3 times. I said, I'm not going to ask this. I said to myself, I'm going to ask again.
Okay, well, you didn't, and she didn't, and you got it done. So don't
Sure did.
hold on. Don't hold on. Ain't no need to hold on to that or worry about it. It's what it is.
No.
I was just curious
I'm
about.
happy.
Okay.
I'm happy.
Good.
I'm happy.
Good. And that's what and that is what it's for. Little things that you wouldn't normally do, and
Yeah.
that makes me feel good too.
I just wanted to share that with you.
I'm glad.
I was so excited.
That is exciting. That is exciting. Because and I've been trying to get him to at least get a pedicure. A lot of men, once they go, they don't really want to do it, but once they do it once, they'll be like, oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
These days, anytime I go get my nails done, it's at least one guy in there. Not a lot, but it's one. It'd be one sprinkled in there.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad.
Oh, me too.
How's your head feeling?
It hurts.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm gonna wind up having. I got a call today. My doctor is retiring. I'm sick. He's been my doctor for over 20 years.
Yeah, you got to do some research.
Yeah,
Do
and
some
you know
homework.
what? His office not far from me, so but see, they got a lot of interns in there now. He's been over them for years, and so I don't know of another one. I'm going to.
Does he have anybody that could replace him there that will be sufficient?
I'm gonna ask him if I get a chance to get him by himself, because he ain't gonna talk in front of them.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm gonna ask him.
Yeah, see if you can't get him by himself.
Cause see, his office is convenient. And because they know me up there. If I call, and don't have no appointment, they just say, come on in. We'll work you in.
Yeah, do like you said and take him to the side. See what he says. And if you can't get him by himself, see if he won't slip you his number, and then you can talk to him on off the record about what your next steps. What's his name? In the store, they be in frozen in bags. So I cut them and put them in bags, and then I put them in the freezer like that.
Yeah.
So that way I can have greens all throughout the winter too, and I don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
I don't have to buy them from the store.
You don't pull them up from the stock, do you?
Well, what's that? The collards?
Uh-huh.
No, but the callaloo I pull from the stalk, and the reason why I do that is because they reseed themselves every year, so it's
okay.
so it'd be hundreds of them over there. So I need to thin them out. Yeah, I need to thin them out.
Because I was just gonna say, if you just got one stalk of collards, break the stem up and then they sprout back out, and you get another mess.
No, I that's why I only grew one plant this year because I keep getting the leaves from that. The stalk be getting 2 feet high because I be harvesting off the same stalk.
Oh, good.
Uh-huh. It'll that one stalk, because before I had like 2 or 3 or whatever, but I ended up giving them away, which I wouldn't mind giving them away, but when you give them away, you don't want to give them to people unwashed. But at the same time, I don't want to do all that work of washing somebody else's greens. So then you wash and clean them and cook them like you want to.
Oh, yeah.
So I just said this year I'm just gonna grow one. I grew one. I still, like I said, I got a ton of callaloo, but that's because it reseeds itself so much. And what I was gonna do this year was let them grow and actually sell them to a restaurant, because the restaurants can't get a hold of no callaloo.
Oh, okay.
So I was gonna do that, but it's been a slow season. I've been working a whole lot, so ain't really no time for that. But there's an African restaurant not far from here that I was gonna see if they wanted to buy my callaloo, because I have so much. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Go down there and talk to them.
I know. I need to. But I just harvested my last. I just let them get like a foot tall and just go grab them up by the stalks, and then I cut the root off. And throw that, put that in the garbage can, and that way I don't have all the extra soil on there either. It'd be easier just to wash off.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's you right. It does do better after I done put them in the freezer and.
Not real hard, just enough to crisp them and take them out. And like the frosty don't fell on them.
I get it. But I just go ahead and I just go ahead and freeze mine though. I bag them and freeze them.
Oh yeah, buy you some freezer bags.
Mhm. I get the gallon ones, but I only fill them halfway up so that they'll, I can flatten them out and label them.
Yeah.
Because
label them before you put them in the bag.
I prefer my white cucumbers because they just small enough for me. But I ain't really having that much of a season. Stuff is weird. The bees ain't really coming around. Stuff ain't getting pollinated. My tomatoes finally started, but I guess they're green now, but I know they like fried green tomatoes, but they ain't got no business eating it, so I might wait till they turn red and share them then.
Well, 1 or 2 of them ain't gonna hurt.
No, well, they got them last year I sent them some cucumbers, Mom. And I guess she cooked them and ate them right. They ate them right then, and they were saying it was good or whatever. And I looked at the pictures and I said, "What's she doing?" And she was frying. She thought it was squash, so she fried them like fried green tomatoes.
Oh my goodness!
I know. And I said, "Well, how did they taste?" And he said, "Well, they must have been good because they almost gone." I was like, "Oh my goodness!" I was like, she revamping soul food then, because she just fried some cucumbers, because they kind of turn yellowish. So she thought it was a squash.
Oh, bless her heart.
But they said it wouldn't taste bad. I said, well, you just invented a new recipe then. When he was younger in high school, she had a stroke, and they didn't know. He just knew something was wrong because she was vacuuming at 2 or 3 in the morning and stuff, and then she couldn't write, she couldn't sign her own checks, and so he said he told his dad, something wrong with her, so they took her to the doctor, and it turned out she had a little mini stroke. And so she had to learn how to write again and stuff. But after her stroke, she had what they call PBA, and it's where you kind of laugh inappropriately or whatever. So, but sometimes like she'll laugh at stuff that might not be, like if somebody fall. The mom usually be worried about somebody, but she'll start laughing. She'll start laughing. And so I was telling him, I was like, maybe because, she was stressed a lot. He said she used to, drink a lot too, and she was stressed a lot. And so I said, maybe people don't talk about it from that perspective. I was like, maybe God was preparing her mentally and emotionally for other stuff that now that she might laugh through now that might have really taken her down, emotionally. Because, now that her son is estranged now. And the way she handled that, she didn't, she was kind of heartbroken, but at the same time, she's like, she had to let go. And she didn't have no problem letting go. And I was like, that's real strong of her. But when I think about it, I'm like, she might be able to do that easier after that, incident, the way she handles stuff now,
Yeah.
So, I mean, she still has stress, but she handles stuff a lot better than, a lot of mothers normally would. Because she got that, emotional block that make her laugh at stuff that's not funny. I mean, she don't do it all the time, but every now and then it'd be something I'd be thinking she gonna be all just like even when she dealing with stuff like what you gotta deal with, she'll just say, all I just do all I can do other than that.
Yeah.
And so I said maybe God had her go through that so she would be ready for this other stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, I'm trying to stay as healthy as I can because I'm getting older and stuff happens.
Yeah.
Can't trust nothing, none of the food, the water. The companies don't have to regulate nothing no more. And whoever they get in office after your president, ain't no way they gonna be able to undo everything that they done did under the table. That's gonna take, that's gonna take years. So.
Once they let him get in there, anybody can get in there now.
Oh, I know. It's a done deal.
And that's really not good.
No, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. And it's kind of scary when it's the only, now we know what other countries been going through. Because it's kind of scary when it's the only country you ever lived in. You don't know how to go to another country and, do things. The rules are different. But, yeah, he's messed up so much that even if we got somebody better than Obama in there, they can't undo all the stuff that they done did. He done set the stage for a whole nother round of low-key slavery. And they messing whatever them kids that they not returning, they messing them kids up right now for later. So that,
Yeah. Really, really sad.
It is. It's horrible. And it's really, people don't want to admit it because it's America and we had this reputation, but it's some third world country stuff going on right here. Right here at home.
Yeah.
But enough about that because ain't nothing I can do about it. So I just want, to keep my parents and my sisters protected as much as possible. At least, armed with information and able to evade whatever trickery they got going on.
Yeah.
It's called me.
She did?
I didn't talk to her, but I'm going to call her back because she sounded so cute. I'm trying to figure out how her mind works. I know her mind is kind of.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Anyway, how are your daughters and grandkids? Wow.
And finally, I told her, don't lie to me. Tell me the truth. Did you get fired? No, Granny, I quit.
Wow.
That's okay. But on my way to make sure you got that job, got there on time.
Yep, you did. So don't you feel responsible? I mean, do what you do, Mom, but don't you feel responsible when
everybody was making her buy them gas to take her to work. I never charged her 1 penny.
I know you didn't. You shouldn't have. But what I'm saying is, don't you feel no kind of guilt for whatever life be dishing her when you've done your part? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Because I know people do that. They feel like, oh, well, they're young and they're going to make mistakes. And that is true. And they do need patience and they do need support through what they're going through. But life is going to see them as a grown person. And if you did your part and you said...
she get a taste of that because she asked them for some money. And they told her she was working to use her own money.
Who told her that?
Her daddy's stepmother.
Okay. Well, all I'm saying to you, all that is not your responsibility. I'm saying that you've done your part.
I sure tried, but anyway.
Well, I just don't want you to hold on to no guilt behind.
I'm not, because I told her, you know what, I'm through.
She grown now. Even if she not grown, she's grown now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. This is a world where once you're grown, you're grown. And you're going to have to make some decisions. Whatever's whatever.
And I don't understand because
she chose it. Don't worry about it. She chose it. So. And that's where I stand right now. I'm concerned. You are my concern.
Oh, I'm gonna take care of myself because I have to.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, don't feel responsible.
Oh, I don't.
For her issues. So that's all.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to call and tell you I love you and check on you. I'm glad you. I'm sorry you still in pain and suffering through that, but I'm glad you sound better.
Oh yeah. So. I did go to the doctor. I told him about that. He told me I need to see a dentist, and in the meantime, he said he was going to give me a prescription for some. I said, I already got them because that's what I take from my back. He said, start taking them for that. It's still a muscle relaxant that'll release that muscle, relax that muscle. Mm. So, and then he said, if it don't get any better, go ahead on and go to the dentist. That's what I need to do.
It sounds like you just need to be careful. Don't eat nothing hard so it can heal itself because muscles take a long time to heal.
Yeah.
So... But anyway, I'm going to let you eat. I'm going to need to decide what we're going to eat, too, because I want to get everything cleaned up. I think your other daughter coming to town this weekend because her husband's birthday is next week, too.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tell her hi, and y'all be careful, okay?
I will. She on tour with Martin Lawrence and them right now.
Oh, all right. Oh, yeah, she having a good time.
Yeah. Well, she also Also, her best friend is in the hospital. Cause
All right.
all right, I love you.
I love you too.
All right.
Bye-bye. I'm not in right now. Please call me back. Thank you. You have a blessed day.
Hello, beautiful. This is your cousin just calling you to tell you I love you and to check up on you, see how you doing, and chit chat with you for a minute. So I'm getting ready to leave in a few minutes, but I wanted to holler at you first and just catch up a little bit. So I'm gonna talk to you soon, and I love you so much. Talk to you later. Y'all know I'm glad I got the voicemail. The introvert problems. You call somebody you want to talk to because you love them. You love their company. You love being around them. You love them. You want to be there for them when they're going through things. If you don't have the money to help, you want to be able to at least be an ear, a shoulder. But I cannot describe the relief when you make the call and voicemail picks up. It shouldn't be that way. Now, the people who are active in my life, I'm fine to get their voicemail or not. Even if they pick up the phone, I'm here for it. I'm here for whatever our conversations entail. You guys know which people those are. We can count those on one hand. But there are some other people that I love, friends and family alike. Ooh, I'd just be so glad to get the voicemail. Cause I'd be like, what was we gonna say? What was we gonna talk about? What was it gonna be like? And the conflicting part is, if they would have answered the phone, it would have been a great conversation. It would have been a great experience. It would have. See how sandy my shit looks? My shit is so sandy. When I was young, it was cute to call it Auburn. Well, my mama said sandy red. I was a sandy redhead. Everybody said I was a sandy redhead. And it's interesting because when I was born, I was blonde and I looked like a white baby. And people used to ask my mom whose baby she was keeping. True story. Because they thought she was keeping somebody's white baby. So my hair went from blonde to red to sandy, which is a dustier red, to auburn, which is a deeper and less dusty red, brownish red. And so as I have begun graying, well, for the first I only started dyeing my grays last year. And the older I get and the more I see older women rocking their grays, and some younger women, some people that gray early, I see them rocking their gray and looking good. Good. So I was thinking about it. But if I'm going to rock my gray, I need to keep my face beat or at least together. And by together, I can do that with some eyeliner and a little lip gloss, right? But this nappy frizz is not happening. I want to color my hair. Maybe I'll blow dry and flat iron. I don't think I've done that at all this year. I blow dried it, but I haven't flat ironed. I think I might blow dry and flat iron my hair. Meanwhile, I didn't hold that thing for no time, did I? So I went and got me some more of these big clips. This is what they look like before the plastic comes off. This plastic is eventually going to come off with the oils in your hair, okay? But that's cool. No big deal. But what I was showing you was these. I've showed some of you guys this before. These plastic jackets that are on the prom. Like sway. Because I didn't understand. When Mr. first bought me some of these, I was like, why is... So yeah, these are these plastic jackets. And I took, on a video, I showed you how it's done. I took a razor blade and cut it down here. So after a while, eventually, I'll actually take the plastic off. But this outside, this decor, that's going to come off eventually with the oils. Probably in a few weeks. And the reason why I bought more of these is because I have like 4 of them, but I need like 8. Because what I'm going to do is twist my hair all the way to the end and then get right here and pin it down. And then the twist will just be hanging. Right now, though, I need to decide if I'm going to do my hair tonight or tomorrow. I want his bathroom to be clean. I want him to have room to stretch out. I want him to be comfortable in his own abode that he works so hard to maintain for us. Inside and out. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Some crazy, nappy, puff bun situation. I'm going to put a head wrap around these parts. I put up some wall decor yesterday. If I do say so myself, I'm pretty happy with it. Man, I'm thick and meaty. I'm doing too much. I need to do what I was going to do, how I was going to do it, when I was going to do what I was going to do, and do it. Now I need to get my nails done. Okay, I'm going to stop playing games.